What's up, you guys? Welcome back. This is video number 2 of my top 10 Disney World series. Today we are talking about my top 10 favorite snacks. Now, these are in the parks, outside of the parks, at the resorts, at Disney Springs, all over. These are the snacks that I get every single time. These are the snacks that maybe I try. There's a couple that I tried for the very first time in our most recent trip last week that I'm already making lists of I want this again the next time we go. So if you guys are ready to snack around the world with me, then here we go. Snack number 1, I almost feel like it goes without saying, but for me, the number 1 absolute favorite, hands down, beat everything out, is a cookie from Gideons, or a piece of cake from Gideons. We absolutely adore Gideons. My favorite is either the peanut butter chocolate chip swirl or the triple dark chocolate. Greg absolutely loves the cookies and cream. When we were there last week, the peanut butter and jelly cake was their like cake of the month or whatever, and we got a slice of that, and I wish we would have had 2 slices because Greg and I were fighting over the icing. We've never had that before. He and I have never actually just fought over the icing of a cake before. It was a peanut butter buttercream. It had grape jelly all throughout the cake, and it was just, dare I say it, the cake was almost better than the cookie. I know. We've had slices of cake there before that were okay, but we preferred the cookies. But this peanut butter and jelly, I mean, I'm a peanut butter and jelly fiend. So it's like my go-to snack whenever I'm just munchy. I'll get like a little bit of peanut butter on a spoon and then dip it in a jar of jelly. And so I'm weird. I'm crazy. I love my peanut butter and jelly. But the cookies from Gideons are worth waiting for. They are huge and massive and just soft and gooey. And I don't know how they do it, but it's like they sprinkle magic into their cookies. So that is my number 1. The rest of these, I don't necessarily think are in like top 10 order. They're in my top 10. Like when I was thinking of my Disney snacks, these are everything that came to mind, but Gideons is far and above number 1. Everything else could probably shuffle and isn't really like in any particular order. But number 2 is blue milk. We've tried blue, we've tried green. I hate green milk. I love blue milk, and I get it every single time that we go. It is that staple for me. I have to have it. Anytime we go to Hollywood Studios, it's always, I want to go to the milk stand, I want to get my blue milk. And we don't get the version with rum. We've tried it and it's okay, but just as is phenomenal. Snack number 3 is the Ronto Wrap from Ronto Roasters. Now, they have the breakfast version and they have the regular version. It doesn't matter if we're there for breakfast, lunch, dinner, afternoon snack, we always get the regular version. There's just, I love the sauce that's on it, and just, it's kind of my must-have. I always get my blue milk and my Ronto Wrap. So, Ronto Wrap from Ronto Roasters in Hollywood Studios is number 3, the original. Breakfast is okay, but I like the original. Number 4 is from Epcot. So, snack number 4 is the maple popcorn from the Canada Pavilion. I'm guessing it's probably like a caramel type popcorn, but they use maple syrup and maple flavoring, but it's just like, I get an Ottawa apple and I get my maple popcorn. And it's my thing. I don't know why, but it is just ridiculously tasty. Snack number 5 is a Dole Whip or a Dole Whip float. They're kind of interchangeable for me. I absolutely loved the Kakamora float that they had, where they used the coconut soft serve with the pineapple juice, and then they had a little Kakamora cake pop on the top. They got rid of it. They now have, oh my gosh, what's it called? I think it's called like the Tropical Serenade, that it uses the pog juice instead of, it's like pog juice and pineapple Dole Whip instead of the coconut. I haven't tried it. I don't know if I'm going to. They messed with the original and I'm not happy about it. But I love my Kakamora float. But if they don't have the Kakamora float, or, you know, if we're at the Pineapple Lanai in Polynesian Resort where they don't have it, I'll just get a good old-fashioned Dole Whip or Dole Whip float. But it's cool, it's refreshing. Again, I love those tropical flavors, so for me, there's never too much pineapple. Number 6. Yes, 6. Snack number 6 for me is the rice cream from the Norway Pavilion from the Kringla Bakery. It is essentially a cold rice pudding. If you like tapioca pudding, you would like it. It usually has some sort of berry on top. When we were there last week, it had like a strawberry. I've been there when it's had raspberry, different things like that. I'm a huge rice pudding fan, and for me, when I'm wanting like a snack with a little bit of substance, the rice cream is where it's at for me. Alright, so snack number 7 is from Animal Kingdom, and it is the Pongo Lumpia. So basically it is cream cheese and pineapple in like an egg roll wrapping, rolled in sugar and fried. It is just, mwah. I don't even know how else to describe it. It's like sweet and pineapple and crunchy and sugary and goodness, and after you've gotten off a flight of passage, we basically immediately go to Pongo Pongo and we get a night blossom and a Pongo Lumpia. It's our routine, it's what we do. So the Pongo Lumpia is on my top 10 favorite snacks. Anytime we go to Animal Kingdom, I always have to get one. Snack number 8 is, believe it or not, a churro. So you can get them any of the parks, Disney Springs. Disney Springs, they have the churro carts where you can get the fun flavored ones. When we were there, they had a French toast one, they had a Fruity Pebbles one, they had a cookies and cream one, and we've tried a bunch of those and they're really, really good. We've also had good old-fashioned churros, and sometimes you just want something that's that good old-fashioned staple traditional vibe. So that's one of the reasons I like the churros, because if I'm eating a regular churro on Main Street USA in the Magic Kingdom, to me it just is like classic Disney. Like, it's the churro, it's Main Street, it's Disney World, it's the castle. I love the traditional feel that I get from that. So snack number 9 is actually a donut from Everglazed Donut at Disney Springs. They have traditional, they have funky, they have different ones. I've had maple bacon, I've had an Oreo one, I've had a good old-fashioned chocolate donut, and they're just amazing. Sometimes you want something that's familiar, because let's get real here, Disney can sometimes have food that is unfamiliar to a lot of people, especially during festivals, especially when you're in the different lands and the different countries at Epcot or Hollywood Studios. And sometimes you just want something that feels familiar, or sometimes maybe it's been like kind of a crazy day and you're like, all right, I know I can at least get a donut and it's going to be consistent and the same. I love a good donut. I have a major sweet tooth if you haven't been able to tell already. So for me, a donut from Everglazed is one of the best. And then finally, snack number 10 is a macaron. I never pronounce it correctly, I'll be honest. From L'Artisan de Glace in the France Pavilion. Good gracious, I can't talk today. We've had it when there's chocolate, we've had them with raspberry, and sometimes they have the ice cream or the gelato in them, and then it's refreshing. It's a fun little treat to have too, and it's bite-sized and easy to carry around. So the macaroon is going to be my number 10. So those are my top 10 favorite snacks that I always get at Disney World, or that I have had recently and I'm planning on getting. When I think Disney snacks, those are all of the things that came in mind. So thank you so much for watching this video. This is, again, like I said, number 2. I have 2 more to go. We're going to do quick service and table service restaurants at Disney. I feel like I'm just on a roll here. What are your favorite snacks at Disney? I haven't been to Disneyland yet. We were supposed to go a couple years ago, but that trip got canceled, and I've never experienced those snacks. What are some snacks that someday when I go to Disneyland I should experience, or what are your favorite Disney World snacks? Let me know in the comments below. You guys know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. Disney trips are over on Instagram in the highlights, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.